Welcome, everyone. So, for our first episode, I invited my friend to have a quick chat with me about our plans for the year and how we intend to move. Um, just don't mind us because we had a few technical difficulties, but I think the chat was significant and important nonetheless. Enjoy.
Okay, I'm
Hi
sorry. Please
everyone.
cut out all the nervous part, okay?
Welcome to MSN. We are recording. I'm here with my friend, as you can see, and I just really would like to welcome everyone back to my podcast after a very long hiatus. I'm really sorry about that. I just got really caught up in things, life be lifing, as I always say. So. I just felt that it would be appropriate to restart the podcast on a new year. And yeah, so I feel like this year we will try to be more consistent. We will try to give you proper content. We're trying this whole video thing out because a lot of uh, our listeners, that's a complaint that they had that they need to see faces. So we're going to try and accommodate that. And hopefully you guys enjoy. So today I have my friend with me here. I have Khaliso. Do you want to say hi to the viewers now, the viewers and the listeners?
I guess so. Hi, everyone. I didn't think it would be in the intro, but okay.
Oh yeah, well, I'm just winging it
Yeah.
now. So yeah, we had a
And
few
my
technical difficulties.
yeah, we're
Yeah,
pressing on under these
we just press
circumstances.
on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so a little background to this year, I think. So um, I really liked how we went into this new year because I'm not sure if you were aware, but on like the 31st, 1st of Jan was a new moon. So I was like, that's like
Oh,
such a perfect, yeah. I felt like that was like a perfect way to go into the year. And it was a new moon in Capricorn. And that's like one of the practical, pragmatic earth signs. So I feel like it's very appropriate for people who are trying to just get their lives in order, trying to get, their goals together, trying to have their resolutions. And it's also the year of the snake. If you follow like
okay.
the Chinese zodiac, yeah, it's the year of the snake, and um, coincidentally again that's the zodiac for using your wisdom, your intuition to just develop yourself. And it's the animal that symbolizes, I don't know, strategic thinking and strategic growth. So I was like, oh, there's all these like good omens for the year. And it
Hmm.
rained. I got rained on. Wasn't fun, but good omen. We received the blessings. Yeah,
Thank you for the rain.
yeah. Uh, so my thing is, I'm not really. I don't think I make. I'm not like a New Year's resolution person. I just I just continue from the previous year. Like what I finished, I strike it off. What I haven't finished, I just like bring it to this year and continue with it. So I don't really I don't have any like new fitness goals for this year or academic goals and things like that. So maybe you can tell us. You can tell us, what do you have any goals? Do you make resolutions? What are they? Would you like to share them with us?
Yeah, sure. It's funny that you should say, mention that it's the year of the snake, and that's like, it's meaning, in the sense of like wisdom and following your intuition and everything. Because this year, I don't want to say that I'm someone who sets resolutions. I don't call them resolutions really. I just kind
Yeah.
of like review the previous year and just kind of look at what I would like to do better. And
Mm,
if we so happen to get to the end of a year and I am in a there's a vibe about me. If there's a vibe about me on a particular thing that I kind of really want to push in the coming year, and it so happens to coincide with New Year's, then I'll like set
yeah.
out to do that. But it's not a resolution per se, I guess. I don't know. I don't really think of it that way. Um, but yeah, in this year specifically, it's funny that the snake thing comes up because I didn't succeed at my resolutions last year. I
It
actually did kind of
happens.
like set out a couple of things. I failed, yo. I failed. So like and hard. So instead of like setting new kind of goals or, things I'd like to do this year, I kind of just like try to really think about like, well, why did I fail? Why did I fail in just, reading? Why did I
Mm,
fail in fitness? And why did I fail in all these kind of like domains? And kind of trying to think of like, okay, how am I going to set up a system to ensure that I actually like get somewhere, at least somewhere. I'm
and
not
it
trying to
doesn't
strive for
happen
perfection this
again.
year. Yeah, we'll set a goal, but like we'll see how far we get to that goal. Because again, I don't want to like put any anxiety out there. I'm a bit of an
Exactly.
anxious person. You know this about me. So I don't want to get myself in a tizzy about it. So yeah, I'm just kind of like focusing more on like how do we do better, like in some sort of positive movement in these like things
Yeah,
that I'd like to do. So yeah, I think, and I think moreover, because I just turned 30 at the end of last year, it felt like I was starting a new chapter. So it was like new chapter kind of period, November, December, January kind of thing.
mm,
So yeah, I'm thinking, let me move smarter with this. Let's move smarter with this.
I like
That's all to
that.
say. That's all to say that like um I also didn't want to set up too many things. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
want to be
let's keep it
realistic.
to the bare, yeah, be realistic, set it to the bare minimum. So last year I had a wild goal to read 12 books in the year, so a book a month.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
doable.
and that it's doable. It's completely doable for a normal person. For a normal person, that's doable.
Who's not
For
busy?
me, another story. So, so yeah, that didn't happen. I think I read like two books, and I'd be hard pressed to remember what the titles of those books were. But yeah, it was at the beginning of the year. So yeah, this year I was like, okay, I think a book a quarter is much more doable. So let's set out
That's
4 books.
doable. Yeah.
That makes for me. And that's gonna like relieve all the anxieties about actually going ahead
Mm,
and completing the goal. So let's start at 4. I lost my
see how
reading
it
jive
goes.
in the 20s. We're trying to get back into it in the 30s, level 3. So
It's
we'll
cause
see
of
how that
school,
goes.
yo.
Yeah,
It's
life,
all those
bro. Life is life.
academics. Like, it's a lot.
Academic, starting work, a job and getting a job and trying to like
Reports.
survive, all of
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So it's totally
So yeah,
understandable.
I think that's an attainable thing that I can do this year. Another thing is fitness. Um, yeah, just getting my body moving. This
Yeah.
stage in life, you start to like feel your body change and all of that, and you're like, okay, I need to like just make sure I maintain a healthy body. Let's
Because you don't
just
want to
try to
start when
strive
it's
for
too
that.
late, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like now you have
Yeah.
joint
So
pain. Ugh.
the creaking, the creaking is settling in. All of
Exactly.
that.
You can fight it.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm just like trying to get my body moving and like doing at least 30 minutes of some sort of physical activity.
Per day,
Striving
that's
for like Monday to
good.
Friday, 5 times a week. I think that's something that I can do, doable. Um, I live in an estate, so I walking as the minimum that I can do. I can at least walk at whatever time,
Yeah,
safely.
it's
So
safe.
I
Yeah.
can do that. Home workouts, walking, that's kind of my thing. Um, and then last year, the one thing that I think I kind of like succeeded at a bit was I wanted to prioritize self-care,
Okay.
in the sense of like getting more hobbies. So reading was one hobby that I was trying to get back into, but like I wanted to expand my hobbies to kind of like combat, feeling like I'm living for work and not working to
You have
live.
like things that give you joy.
Yeah, just kind of having those pockets of joy in
Yeah.
life. Um, yeah, so I started gaming, picking up gaming. I think I mentioned that to you.
Yeah. Which looks good.
Which I'm really excited about. Yeah, it's really exciting. Um, and I feel like it really ignites that kid in me because that was like really the theme of the self-care was like bringing,
Your inner
being a kid again,
child.
getting my
Yeah.
inner child, and it's just like
I
feeding
love
my inner
that.
child, Yeah. So yeah, gaming is going well. I have the infrastructure now to actually go into it and like
Yeah, we need to
actually
start
do it, which is
gaming.
exciting.
I'm coming to your house to invade. I'm not even
Yes, do it.
kidding.
You're welcome. Come, let's get into it. So
Yeah.
that was one thing, and then the other thing was crocheting. And that was an activity I actually wanted to do with my mom. So that's something that we're kind of
Oh,
like
that's
doing. We
actually
slowed down a
cool.
bit. Yeah, but we started actually we're trying to put together a blanket, like a little quilt type thing with like little granny
Together
square.
as mom and daughter.
So that's
Oh
really
my
cool. That's a cool
God.
thing that I think will complete this year. And then yeah, maybe I can like start actually building the skill of crocheting past the simple
Hmm.
biz, if that's what they're called. Yeah.
Now you
So
can like,
yeah.
will you make me bikinis? Like once you acquire the skill, I need like those crochet bikinis.
Oh, the first thing I thought of making for you was a hat. You know those bucket
Okay, I
hats? There's
want
like
a hat
really cute bucket
too.
hats.
They are. I want.
I'll make
Okay.
you, yeah, make a hat. And then
Either way,
the hat is the first thing to like, do first.
master.
And then I'll make you a bikini. I'll make you all sorts of things.
Uh, so obviously, I will be popping this year. Like, I think I'm also gonna revive my Instagram, like hectically. I'll become like an Insta baddie.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
girl.
I need to really be making
Where?
outfits.
So you'll model
That's the
them on
reason.
Instagram. You
I
know,
will. I will model
so
them for you. And then I'll plug you. Hmm.
I
But
appreciate
like that
appreciate.
sounds so dope, dude.
Um,
Like I like how because the whole thing of resolutions, like you said, it does like create like anxiety and it creates this stress and like this pressure. And maybe sometimes that's why um during the year, people just kind of tap out
yeah,
because it wasn't like an organic desire to do
mm,
something. It's because you just feel like, oh my gosh, I just it's a new year. I need to just like do all of these things now, and it's just like, oh my gosh, just relax and ease into your
yeah,
year, and yeah. So also, it's a full
yeah.
moon. It was a full moon yesterday in Cancer,
Oh,
though. Yeah. So
hmm,
I think um that's because full moons we manifest. I feel that that's a thing that we should be manifesting. As much as like we are having like a Capricorn season that we just like channel like Cancer energy. I am a Cancer energy where, like you mentioned, we're just kind of nice to ourselves, kind to ourselves, gentle. um we don't try to be unrealistic, just like setting ourselves
yeah,
up for failure, because like that makes us it makes us feel a little bit not so good. So
yeah,
I think it really is important that we I guess like we pursue the things that we want, the things that give us joy, the things that make us feel fulfilled in a way that is gentle and in a way that does not really like drain us. Because when we feel like at the
Mm,
end of the year, like, oh my gosh, this mountain of things. Yeah. So I like
mm,
that.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think it really being intentional about it is really important. Um,
Mm.
like recently learned setting up systems and, relying on systems rather than just like this innate desire to like be a new person and do new things and, improve yourself or whatever.
That's not
Um,
sustainable.
that helps a lot. It's just not sustainable. Yeah. It's just not sustainable. You will be demotivated at some point.
Yep.
So, and life comes with, all sorts of things. And then, those things kind of sort to start to like overwhelm you and overwhelm what you set out to do.
Mm.
Unless you actually implement those things and actually have a plan as to, how am I going to incorporate this into life where it feels like I'm just living life but I'm
It's part
taking
of my
those
routine.
moments for myself. Yeah, implementing it into your routine. Exactly that. Yeah. So I'm really striving for that. I think I have somewhat of a plan on all these things that I want to do. But yeah, we'll see. We'll take it easy,
I feel like
take
I
it
have
easy
faith
throughout the
in
year.
you. I see the
Oh.
vision.
I-
I'm
oh.
serious. Yeah. I love that. I love that.
Yeah. What are your goals this year?
Okay, I feel like the first one I did mention is being consistent with my podcast. I do want it to grow.
Hmm.
And yeah, like right now, I do want it to be casual. I want it to be chilled. I don't want it to be stressing me. I want to enjoy it. And then hopefully we'll just like reach amazing heights. Like there's so many amazing people that I want to talk to. So I'll be doing like a lot of harassing of people this year because yeah, I need to bring like guests to my podcast. But then I think another thing is I really want to improve my yoga practice. I feel like I've just been coasting with it. I could get like much better than I am, but like I'm just like coasting where I am. So that's something that I want to be intentional about this year to just to get better, even in like the technical knowledge that is required to practice, you know. So yeah, that's definitely something. And uh, this one I totally stole from one of my colleagues. She just mentioned that something that she tries to do every year is to take like a short course. And I'm like, that is actually
Mm.
such an amazing thing. It's an amazing way to develop yourself. So I've jacked that, I've stolen it, and I'm making that a thing also where every year there's a short course that I need to take just to improve whatever skill, you know. And it doesn't necessarily have to be aligned with my career, but just like, yeah.
Mm, mm. No, that's
Mm,
great. That's great. That's
yeah.
actually important for your development. And I think development in the sense of it could be for your career, but also development in the sense of, brain
Personally.
functioning,
Yeah.
actually it benefits you. Yeah, in so many ways. So yeah, I think that's great.
It is. And like, so I didn't want to
Something I should
mention it.
implement.
Huh?
Mm. I think I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about implementing that as well.
It's
Specifically
really,
career.
yeah. It's
Uh,
honestly something that I want to adopt. I was like, oh my gosh, girl, that is mm, yeah. And also I don't know, being realistic again, I really don't know if I'll be able to do this year. But you know what I want to start? Um I want to I want to learn how to sign. I feel like it's ridiculous
oh,
that like no one knows how to sign. So I don't know how far I'll get this year, but I just want to have like maybe the basics, and we'll see how advanced
mm.
it gets. Yeah, yeah. So that's like something that's a little bit like close to my heart that I really want to do. Yeah,
Hmm. That's
yeah,
awesome. That's
yeah.
really awesome. And it's a much needed skill. Like we should normalize people learning sign language, at least
How
the
to
basics.
sign.
You know,
Exactly,
if
because
we're
it's
serious.
very presumptuous to just, not know how to. It's
Yeah.
presumptuous to think that everyone is hearing. What happens if, yeah, I have so many reasons. So I really do think, in fact, I feel like it should be incorporated into schools where from grade one, everyone learns how to sign. It really should just be the way we all speak English, we should be signing as well.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. Yeah. I wonder how many resources are out there to learn how to sign.
I'm gonna try
Yeah,
YouTube.
because I've never heard. Yeah. Obviously. The first resource you can ever think of
Yes,
course,
our
YouTube should have one.
go-to. Actually, I have an
Yeah.
idea. I think I definitely feel that in this year, this should be one of the episodes will be about SASL. Like we need to what are the resources that
Mm,
are also affordable, like not everyone can afford to like have classes or have internet. Like we need schools, we need people who are just out there. Yeah, so definitely this I should take a note. This is going to be one of our episodes. Yeah.
yeah. No, I think that's
Mm,
a good episode topic. I'd be
yeah.
really interested to know what's out there because you just never
Yeah.
hear anything sign language, And yeah, especially someone who doesn't have a family member or a friend or something who is
It literally never even crosses your mind.
oh,
Yeah.
you're frozen. Hello?
Oh no. Okay,
Oh,
this might be a sign. Am I frozen? Am I still
oh, you're back.
frozen? Uh, okay. Flip. Okay, so we had a good run. No, 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 no. Am I back?
Oh,
um, I
okay, I
can
can
hear
hear something.
you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Oh,
Are we back?
okay. I guess voice-wise, we're back, but like you're
Okay.
frozen. It was saying sorry. I
Yes.
didn't know if I should keep talking or what.
No, it's fine. Like,
Okay.
please keep talking. Because I didn't want to stop our conversation, but I think I might have to because I was saying we had a good run, and I feel like we should end things here before my network just goes even, uh,
Yeah.
yeah, before things go south. Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to properly
So,
conclude the
that's why we
conversation
were having such a
or
lovely chat.
please cut all of that in between out? It got awkward. Okay.
No, I will.
Please
I'll
cut
see
that.
how I edit it. I don't know. I'll see what I do, but I'll edit it, and I think everything should be like smoothish.
Okay. All right. All
Yeah.
right. I mean,
But like,
I
dude,
was just
thank you
like,
for like chatting to me.
no, it's a pleasure. Anytime. Anytime you want to hear from
Yeah,
me, I got
uh I feel like you are going to be a regular. You're going to be a regular. So yes, you must get ready. This is the year of the podcast.
yeah. We'll see what your
And I
listeners have
can't
to
even.
say about it.
Yeah, well,
But yeah,
I think that they'll enjoy like my efforts. I tried. I took their notes, and I'm out here putting myself out, doing the most. I'm literally looking at them
great.
now. Like, don't be weird. Be nice. Yeah.
So, No, I'm so excited, dude. I'm excited for you. I really hope that
Yes.
this turns out to be quite the adventure and that people respond to your
Thank
harassment.
you. I think they will. I think I'm very persuasive when I want to be. So like we're gonna tap into that strength this year.
A lot of that didn't come through, but I got you. You're
Okay, you
freezing,
know.
crazy.
Okay. Okay, dude. Thank you for talking to me. We shall have more chats in this year. I unfortunately have to end today's conversation here because, yeah, you know, the tech and stuff. And also, we've been chatting. It's almost like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's incredible. I didn't even notice. Time flies when you're
Right? I
having
was like,
fun with friends.
oh, babe. Yes.
But thank you for having me.
Okay. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for coming. Yes.
Yay! Did you stop recording?